a winner. I'm a winner, yes, I'm a winner, my little beauty. Yeah.
It's your solicitor.
Hello? It's a bit difficult at the moment. Well, my situation's changed as well. Look, I'm going to have to call you back on this one, all right? Yeah. Bye.
All right, Maxie. No one in, and I need water. Water!
Yeah, just a minute.
What's up, mate? You look a bit cheesed off.
Well, wouldn't you if you had to live with the state of that place? Look at it, it's a disgrace.
Yeah, I know. You see, fellas like you and me, we like to have things organised, don't we?
It's beyond the joke.
I didn't notice it, actually.
Have you got things to be doing?
Oh, yes, Maxie, I have, but I just thought that you might be interested in one of these.
No, I've got a sports bag, thanks.
No, I'm not flogging sports bags. I've got something here that could save your life, Trish's...
Patricia.
Well, here as well. Little Tommy's and the au pairs.
Look, get to the point, will you?
Ta-da!
Ah, I've got one.
You what?
I've got smoke alarms.
Ah, yeah, but I mean, is it pretty safety like mine?
It is, part of an integrated system.
Well, has it got a battery check?
No, it runs off my electricity.
Well, what if your meter goes?
I don't have a coin meter.
Well, I mean, what if there's a power cut? I mean, the miners might kick off again.
Look, my smoke alarms are part of a system, a very efficient system, with a fail-safe device.
So that's no, then. Hey, what about that? Did that just blow in overnight?
Well, that's something you'll have to ask the Clampets about. Now, look, I brought a lot of stuff on to work on, so if you can just get cracking with the windows, I'll get cracking.
OK. Sorry, but it's not your turn, you know. I've got a system as well.
All right, Dicko, mate.
Jimmy, how's it going, lad?
Hey, fan-flaming-tastic, kid.
That good, eh?
Hey, I'd have thought you would have had that in a pot for the windowsill by now.
Don't you start.
Joke.
Hey, have you had this fireproofed?
You what?
Take no notice of him. Hey, do you remember the GGs?
It's the VGs, isn't it?
No, my favourite creatures on earth. Well, apart from women, you know. Well, some women know the horses, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, me accumulator, it came up, didn't it, eh, kid? Look, yeah. 350 nicker.
You are joking. Hey, well in, Jimbo, lad. Hey, what does that make my double?
You what?
Yeah.
You mean you put it on? 50 quid?
Come on, how much?
That's 500 nicker, that.
That will do me.
Oh, in the money, eh?
500 nicker for 50 quid?
55, that's about a fiver on for the tax, like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, the tax. I didn't put the tax on.
Oh, God, they've only cost you a penny and all. I thought you'd have known that.
Shut it.
Hey, Jimmy, there's more bad news, lad.
What?
Batteries. Remember? Horses, radio. Said to put it on your account, which he said you'd square up at your winnings.
Me account, yeah. I'll sort you out later, OK?
Hey, listen, I've done a survey, Ron, and I've got just the thing for you, your missus, and the kids.
Now, all the kids have got sports bags, Sinbad.
Oh, God, I'm not flogging sports bags. What do you think?
These the real thing?
Of course they did it. Look at that kite mark. That's quality, that, mate.
Price?
£5,
4.
4.50.
Try what I'll do. I'll take 2 of you at 3.50 for our house, and another 6 at 4 quid sale and return.
All right, done.
Got you.
Hey, listen, is that taking root or what?
Only till our Tony gets back from school.
He must be quite bright, though, mustn't he, figuring that out and getting it all the way over here? I mean, he must have it well twigged, mustn't he? Oh, well, I'm sorry, mate. It's the best I can do on an empty stomach. And especially as I'm a bit parched as well, you know what I mean?
Oh. Would you care for a brew then, Sinbad?
Oh, I wouldn't mind, Ron. Thanks very much. Oh, if you make one.
Sit.
Oh, I'll see you later, Ron.
All right, just leave him there. I'll pay for them after.
Later, Ron. Trouble. Oh, what now?
We are in it up to here, mate.
What do you mean, we?
That no mark. Barry Grant was supposed to pick our Tracy up from the airport, only he hasn't shown, has he?
So?
So, they were going to go to a mate of Barry's, weren't they? But they won't be able to now, so she'll be here earlier, won't she?
Oh, we'll pick her up from where?
Roads.
Roads? Well, it's going to take them hours, isn't it?
No, they're already there at the airport, aren't they, soft lad? So come on, get a move on.
Oh, come on, mate. I've got me round to do and everything.
Yeah, and we have got to get that furniture back in before she gets here. Otherwise, it's going to be that for us now. Come on.
God.
Is he asleep?
You know, he's fighting it, but
Some nice stuff in here.
Yeah, I had a look last night.
You need some new shoes.
I'll give you the money for them.
No, I didn't mean you to.
Well, I want to.
Is there anything you need? Shirts, trousers?
Nah, spends on the house, eh?
Look, I'll make a drink. You have a rest.
It's all right. I want to glue this anyway.
Look, trust me.
Listen, there's something I want to ask you. It's all right. It's Martin.
Go on.
I don't want to ask you this, but I've got to. It's eating away at me. I feel a right pillock. I mean, if I don't ask, I'm going to crack up.
Well, say it.
You wouldn't believe it was just 2 little words, would you?
Well, if you ask me, I'll give you an honest answer.
Why Martin? That's all. Why Martin?
Some things you just can't explain. You think you're in control, but you're not. I know that sounds waffly, but what I'm trying to say is I'd been with Martin for all those years and I was dependent on him. But I always tried to tell myself that I wasn't.
But after you left him?
I thought it was all over. I even felt it was all over. But then all of a sudden there he was again. I wanted to feel that I could be in charge of everything, that I could control everything. But I couldn't.
Yeah, after you left, I thought I was in control, in charge, but then suddenly hit you in the head, doesn't it? Bang. All those thoughts come into your head. I love her. I hate her. I can't stand her. I want to be with her. And then Danny.
Did you feel the same about him?
No, I tried putting you in the same little box in my mind, but I couldn't. My son who isn't my son. I didn't even know what to call him.
Well, he'll call you what he knows you as. Daddy.
But am I his real dad? I mean, I am on a birth certificate, but we didn't know. I didn't know about Martin.
Look, I'll find out what the legal position is. But he's yours, Terry. He'll always be yours. If you still want him.
Hello, Terry. This is Helen.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, Sue. Nice surprise. Any room at the inn?
Hold on, let me get down.
I haven't...
Right, go on.
Just take it easy now.
Okay.
I really hate you, Cork.
Do you? Well, we'll talk about it later. All right, just get a move on.
Swing your end round now.
It's all right. Look, it's got to go in the living room.
Oh, has it?
Come on, turn it.
Just tick, just...
No, turn that way up.
Just mind me thinking.
She'll be here in a minute. Get a move on. Watch the paint work, will you?
Ryan, all right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. I'm knackered.
Hey, you up?
Oh, no chance.
Get up. It doesn't go like this.
Well, where does it go then?
I don't know. Round the other way. Come on, get up.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll have a little blow while you're redesigning. All right, mate?
Listen, you. I'll redesign your butt if you don't get up. Listen, one more trip and it'll be done. Come on, mate.
Oh, God, look, Jimmy, can't we just have a blow, mate? I'm parched.
You will be skinned if you don't move. Tracy is going to be here any minute. Now, come on, get up, will you? Here, I'll grab this.
What do you mean?
Armchair. It's going to go out to the skip.
Oh, that's where it was in the first place.
Get hold. Up. Down you go. Oh, watch it. Ow, find the end!
Pushes, pushes. Ow, ow, metals, ow.
Wing. Right, come on, over there.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Up. 2. This one. Come ahead, mate.
Things are really opening up. I want to be there.
So what are you saying? There's nothing down for Liverpool?
Well, I think the spirit's here. I think money will follow it, but, yeah, it's pretty piecemeal.
But if you lot with the brains keep leaving, well, the money's going to follow you, isn't it?
People shouldn't keep allegiances to any one area. It reduces any feeling of guilt.
Meanwhile, we just rot.
Working class pessimism, Terry.
Yeah, I know. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
You're learning. Anyway, what do you think of Helen?
She seemed dead nice. Too nice for you.
Are you just jealous?
I don't want to sound pushy or anything like that, but, what's going to happen to Sue when you go? Oh, she's here.
All right, Trace, love.
What are you doing here?
I live here.
Oh, yes, he lives here, right.
Uncle Jimmy.
Come on, get yourself in out of the cold, love. Go on, it's freezing out here. Go on.
Come on, Jimmy, this is getting heavy.
Turn it round a bit.
I am turning it round a bit, aren't I?
Up your end.
Fingers.
Careful with it. Hey. Cracking bronzy, that, Trace.
Is it all over?
Hey.
Oh, come on.
Hey. That cab must have cost you a fortune. Wait till I see that Barry Grant. He's in trouble.
No, yeah. You can't trust anyone these days, can you?
You can't?
Well, let's hear it.
Hear what?
I go to Rhodes for 2 weeks. I come back, and you two are moving house.
Oh, yeah, well, I just, I had the three-piece cleaned, you know.
Cleaned.
Yeah, well, me and Sin had a few bevies, you know, and, well, he spilled some ale on it, you know.
What ale?
Bitter.
Blackcurrants.
Blackcurrants.
Bitter.
Well, I had some blackcurrants, you know, in my bitter, and he spilt it.
Oh, come on, I'm not soft.
Oh, all right, then. I wasn't going to tell you, but, well, we had a mouse, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, so we had everything upside down.
Yeah. And I saw it run into the couch and that, so...
Yeah. So we took everything out, didn't we?
Yeah.
And is everything back in now?
Oh, yeah. No problem, yeah.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Oh, wait, listen there. I know you've got a bag, but here, I've got one of these.
Oh, good idea. How much?
6.
Hey!
But to you, a £5.
I'll have to pay in drachma, and it's all in my case.
Drachma? Well, it better be notes.
Oi, go and get a bags then.
Hey, hang on, I've got a window down to do, you know.
Yeah, and if you want a sale, go and get the cases. Go on.
And I'll check the exchange rate while I'm at it.
You do that. Go on.
Oh, no.
What? Oh, it's not the poll tax, is it?
It's my driving test. It's next week, and I haven't had a lesson for ages.
No problem. Listen, if anyone can get you through your test, love, I can.
You worry too much. I'm our employer. I'll sort it. Everything's worked out.
I hope so, because things are sort of getting, well, sorted out here now, and I'm going to ask the solicitor to hang fire for a bit.
I'm pleased. Really am.
Time the healer.
That's great. Listen, I'm going to shower and unpack.
Oh, but things aren't that sorted.
How do you mean?
Well, me and Sue are sharing the same house, but we're not sharing the same bed.
Oh, right. Oh, OK. Well, I'll sort something out, I suppose.
I'm sorry.
OK. Helen?
She's really nice and the baby's lovely.
Sue and Terry would like the place to themselves, so how do you fancy something special?
Like what?
Hotel, dinner, champagne?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, hello, Max.
Oh, hi. Look, I think we should make some sort of protest about this lot.
Doesn't bother me.
Well, it's a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. Your father in?
What's up there?
Well, can you get him, please? I'd like to speak to him.
Hello, Maxie. Got some nice red salmon here, mate.
I'm not after groceries. I want to talk to you about all this lot.
Hey, it's all ours.
Yes, I know whose it is. I just didn't realise your mortgage agreement entitled you to use this close as supermarket shelves.
OK. What's the trouble?
I came here because it's quiet. It's a cul-de-sac, just what I wanted.
And what we wanted.
Yes, I know, but... Look at it. Looks like we're twinned with Beirut.
Well, I don't think that was very funny, actually, because there's little kids signing there.
All right, Jack, all right. Look, Max, I run my business from home, right? Now, I've been on the dole, and believe me, it's no joke. Now, I don't want it happening to these, so I'm just trying to show them by example how to graft, that's all.
I fully understand your motives, and they're very worthy, but isn't there some other way you can go about it?
Well, I don't really see what it's got to do with you, Max.
It wouldn't have anything to do with me if you didn't keep this place so untidy.
What? It'll all be gone by tonight.
Oh, and what about the tree? Or does your son intend building another boat?
Oh, don't bring our Tony into it.
Look, I don't want to be awkward about this, but I do think you're being unreasonable.
Me?
Whoa, whoa, what's the score, boys?
No, it's him in at the tree.
He's moaning.
I don't have to put up with this, cheek.
Hey, don't treat her like that. She's only still...
I know my rights.
Oh,
This
hi, yeah, you
constitutes a
think you're
nuisance.
big,
It's
don't you?
not
He wouldn't say that about us.
Hey, come on, will ya? Let's settle down, let's talk it out.
Nick, everything's all right with me. It's him who's got the cob on.
I can live with this in the short run, but the tree, no way.
Oh, our Tony nearly broke his neck bringing that here.
Pity.
Hey, now just watch it.
Come on, this is stupid, this. I mean, you're both grown men. We're gonna get nowhere without compromise. Right? All right, let's start again. Now the tree. Well, look. This'll be gone on Bommy night.
Okay. You can't burn a whole tree like this.
All right, then we'll get it cut.
Hey, I'll sort it.
There you are, progress. Let's have a Bommy for everyone in the close.
Suits me, Mick.
Max?
Fine. But will you clear that lot, please?
Yeah. No sweat.
There you go, kid. Hey, you've got a good bronzy on that one there, haven't you, eh?
Yeah, the state of Nicky.
Where? Hey, she's topless there.
So, most beaches are like that.
Well, someone could have seen you.
Well, look at me on that one.
Oh, Tracy, I don't know what your dad would have to say about all that.
Look away, Uncle Jimmy, you're dead old-fashioned.
Listen, some of us have still got standards, do you know that? Oh, aye. This fellow looks Greek here.
You know what? Rhodes is full of them.
Foreigner, then, is he?
Well, no, he's not foreign because we're in Europe.
Yeah, well, worst thing we ever did, that.
Yeah, well, it's too late now. Anyway, all them Greek fellas can speak English.
I should think so and all.
Well, we couldn't speak a word of Greek.
Look, there's only one word that you need to know in Greek, and that's no thanks.
That's two. Anyway, all the foreigners we met could speak English.
Yeah, well, that's 'cause we're English, isn't it, eh? And anyway, why should we learn their lingo when they can't even speak like what we do?
Oh, yeah? See what you mean.
Right, come on. Stopping distances, go on.
Oh, no time in my training.
All that discipline would do my head in.
Yeah, well, I've got to get my times down.
But how far are you going to get, though?
Don't know yet, as far as I can.
You know what? You'll be a has-been by the time you're 20.
What do you mean?
You're giving all that time and effort, you know, early mornings, early nights. Your life's been taken over by swimming.
Oh, so I enjoy it.
Yeah, but you can't make any money at it, can you?
Oh, what are you going to be then, a millionaire?
No, my effort's going on up here. I'll graft. But I tell you what, I don't want to end up like me old fella, you know, relying on flogging tins of beans and that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with selling tins of beans.
I know there isn't. But you see, my dad's got to sell loads of tins to be comfortable. But me,
Oh, my dad works dead hard, and it's not his fault the fact you kicked them all out.
I know that. I did a picket with him. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm going to work with the people who've got the money.
Oh, aye, yeah, and the firms are all gonna want you, I know.
She's right. That's why I'm screwing on up with me A-levels.
You're never there.
I'm there enough. Naturally gifted me. But I won't take it for granted.
Yeah, well, that's how I feel about me swimming. I'll have to graft, Daddy. And I don't care if I never make a penny.
Hiya. All right.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening? Christmas shoppers panicking already.
Oh, they get on your nerves, don't they? Not still moaning about the fair, are they?
Oh, what? You'd think it was us putting up the fare instead of some grabbing owner.
Did anyone get smacked over that extra charge after midnight?
Yep. It's a jungle out there.
What happened with Max?
Oh, he's getting all worked up over the state of the dickos. They nearly come to blows till yours truly stepped in and sorted it out.
You should start working for the United Nations.
Might just do that, Tess. So listen, how's your situation?
Ah, well, we're talking about it.
And?
Well, it's just down to me, really. Still a bit touchy with me, you know what I mean?
That's fair enough. Was you that got hurt?
Well, she did as well.
Yeah. Danny Rice in the middle, eh?
Well, we're going to have a go with it.
Made up for you, Tess.
Yeah, well, thanks. Hey, look, I'll see you later, all
Yeah,
right?
see you, mate.
I got you that. My taxi.
Right, 4 places you can't overtake.
I'm doing this.
A humpback bridge, a bend. What for me? Oh, cheers, Trace. Nice one. Hey, it's got no label on it, this.
I had to smuggle it in.
Oh, aye, a true cork hill, eh? Mm-hmm. Oh! Put hairs on your eyeballs, that kid,
Don't drink
cheers.
it all at once.
Hey, and who said the French are divvies, eh?
The Greeks.
Yeah, well, same thing, innit?
Did you pass first time?
Don't bother with all that malarkey. Look, you can either drive or you can't. It's simple.
Well, you haven't got a licence.
Look, I'm careful, aren't I? I don't drink and drive, and I've never had a smash.
Well, what happens if you get nicked?
Look, you get nicked when you worry, don't you? The busy's suss you. You've got guilt written all over your gob.
Take the chance, Jim.
Don't worry about you. You've got past written all over you, kid.
I hope so. I did a lot of thinking while I was away, you know.
Oh, hey, listen, tell you what, kid. Why don't you pass us a couple of glasses, eh?
And you know what? I want to put all that stuff that went on before my holidays, all that Barry and Liam stuff, all my problems behind me.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then here's to you, kid.
I mean, I was letting it all get me down, but that's all in my past. I'm just looking forward to my future now. And I just want to be happy.
Just a wee reminder to let you know that from Monday, Brookside will be moving to the new time of 1 o'clock.
Morning.
Good morning.
You here on supply?
No, I'm Jeff Rogers' mum. I'm from the office.
Oh, right. Sorry. Wasn't taking much notice. I just thought you had supply teacher written all over you. Oh, Jeff's back in the team, by the way.
Oh, you'll be thrilled.
You're going. I see more muscle than you in a dead fly.
Hi, thought you weren't coming.
Got a little more involved than I expected.
Thought Viv was coming with you.
It was Vivian that I got more involved with. I presume you've ordered.
Oh, I wanted to wait for you. I'm starving.
People in the third world starve. We just think we're hungry. Just consume until we're ready to be sick. You should have ordered.
Don't you want to wait for Viv?
Vivian's not on the menu. What do you think? Green salad, green broccoli crepes, washed down with a green bottle of Old English fizzy water, owned and marketed by an Old English Arab company, which is probably a subsidiary of an Old English Japanese conglomerate.
Jonathan, do you really want to eat? Or do you just want to have a drink and talk?
No, of course I want to eat. I'm starving. You're starving. Let's eat.
Is Viv not coming then?
The calm, gracious Ms. Slater, you mean? Used to bury us with her efficiency.
Used to?
Our professional relationship is terminated. Very efficiently, of course. Oh, I've eaten enough green stuff this week to keep a giraffe regular for a month. What do you say, some red wine and red meat?
Depends if you want me to fall asleep at my desk this afternoon.
Well, that's one of the things we need to talk about.
Should have got the trees, the sensible.
We couldn't lift it, could we?
Well, we should have got one of the big poplar trees from somewhere. But that's tall.
Hey, you hear this? What? I didn't see inside.
You're not building that bonfire in there, are you?
No, of course not.
You sure?
Honest, yeah. You locked out.
Looks like I am, yeah.
Do you want us to break in for you?
Oh, yeah, thanks. Great. Brilliant idea.
It's only offering.
Shouldn't you be in school? Don't suppose either of you have got a 10p I could borrow for the phone.
Might have.
Meaning what?
Swap your 10 pence for a favour.
If it involves me lifting anything or getting dirty, you're not on.
Nothing like that.
Go on, then.
Don't tell me Mum and Dad we've been sagging off school.
Ah, she fancies me, she does.
And she wanted that 10 pence to buy a new white stick, really.
Right. 4 pages, wasn't it? Oh, no, 3 pages. 4 days late. 3 pages, and 1.5 of those is taken up by glorious Technicolor diagrams. 3 pages. Not a lot to show for 2 terms project work.
It's the 2 tonic plates, the 2 hard, Mr. Wilson.
Tectonic plates.
I have problem spelling, sir.
Not for 5 months, Jeff. Which one is my right foot? Go on, which one is it?
That one, sir.
Which one is my left?
The other one, sir.
Which one would you like up your backside just to get your brain in gear?
Neither, sir.
Maureen Hammond handed in a project, and guess how long it is?
She's an encyclopedia, sir.
3 pages is a joke, Jeff. Over 2 terms, you can't hand in 3 pages and expect a large round of applause.
Have you put the team sheet up yet, sir?
Never mind about the team sheet. We don't mind triers who fail, do we? Triers we like. Wasters we can't be bothered with.
Can I go now, sir?
Not yet. I want you to stand here until you've worked out what you're going to write on the other 30 pages.
Sir?
I might let you off with 15, but only if they're good.
What was all that about? It didn't look like nothing to me.
We was talking tactics for the next school match.
Oh, aye. Now, what's that?
A geography project.
Well, Mr. Wilson looked like he wanted to hit you with it.
Yeah, he thinks it's too short.
Well, why didn't you do it the proper length when you were asked?
Every time that I go to use the special computer, the one that's supposed to be for my benefit, one of the teachers is using it.
Oh, surely not every time.
No, they are. And then I go over and they say, oh, we won't be 5 minutes, but they always take 15. If I start to moan, they say that their time's more valuable than mine. I feel like saying it's not, you know. I'm only young, I'm supposed to be learning.
Well, if you feel like that, if you should speak up.
My one voice is going to sound dead loud against all the teachers, isn't it?
Well, I'll speak up then. I'll make myself heard.
Mum, you can't keep on doing that. I'm supposed to learn how to take a few knocks if you keep standing in the way.
Like your dad sometimes, you know. Anyway, what do you think of the new glasses?
What glasses?
The ones on the end of my nose.
Didn't know you wore glasses.
I only got them this morning.
To make you look fat.
Oh, thanks very much. I love you too.
I was only joking.
Well, I better get back to the office. We don't want another member of the family in trouble, do we?
Bandits, it's 9 o'clock, Captain. They're coming out of the sun, Ginger. I'm afraid Kelly's bought it, sir.
I'll get you back one day, Brian.
Hey, have you got me Mr. Rogers' autograph yet? Must be really good being married to a rock and roll star. Hey, Mrs. Rogers, nice goggles. You're getting wipers installed.
Don't push it, Brian.
Hey, it's amazing what you can do with the bottoms of old milk bottles these days, isn't it? The age of recyclable waste. All about waste with the size of yours. Ah, very funny. All you can do is skit, and I've spent all my break writing the editorial for the Frank Rogers fan club. I thought it was going to be a fanzine. Yeah, well, I was talking to my old fella about that, and he said they didn't have fanzines in the olden days. What are you doing outside Wilson's office, anyway? Permanent job as a draft excluder. It's my name on the team sheet. How about yourself? I can't move, can I? I've got to stay here. Will he pick me? That's for me to know and you to find out.
Rogers, who said you could move?
Oh, I'm sorry about this.
Don't worry, not the end of the world.
It will be if I'm not back with the artwork by half past.
I'll give you a lift back.
I'm supposed to be briefing Richard before the client meeting as well.
He keeps you waiting often enough, doesn't he?
Well, that's his prerogative. He's my boss. It's typical, isn't it? One day I lock myself out and Margaret's nowhere to be seen.
Well, she wasn't to know, was she?
Can you give the Dixon boy 10p for me while I get the stuff?
Well, you're not paying them to look after the car, are you?
No, they bailed me out when I needed money to phone you.
Looks suspiciously like a bonfire to me, this lad.
You're quick, aren't you? Shut up, you.
Well, do you think it's too close to the houses?
I'm a pay to think he's in charge. Do you know what? I thought you'd be made up. You were all over us when we were dragging the tree round here.
Well, I don't mind a small bonfire, but I do mind it if I get my house burnt down.
Anyway, my dad says it'll be all right here, okay?
Or my windows cracking, or my varnish peeling.
I've never met anyone who wears varnish before. Doesn't show, does it?
On the window frames.
Don't believe it. Wait till you see this next instalment in the Dr. Bankrupt Troy saga. We've been summoned by the catalogue company.
You can't summons us. Names aren't on the orders.
Well, there's a summons come to our address for a bad debt.
Look, it's addressed to Dr. Choi. We don't even look Chinese.
You know what'll happen next, don't you? I mean, the longer these bills go unpaid, the more credit companies have our address on their blacklist.
Well, not straight away, surely.
Well, next week, and by the week after, they'll have sold our address on to other debt collectors. Might as well forget any ideas about new stereos or dishwashers or anything.
We're not planning anything straight away, are we?
Well, that's not the point. Getting off a credit company blacklist is about as easy as getting off the Titanic was.
Look, lads, keep it small, will you?
I need to go.
Yeah, well, just don't get carried away.
Max?
What's wrong?
You tell me.
Chris? Chris, I'm home.
I'm up here. Hiya. Hiya, how are you?
Oh, a bit settled, sir.
Oh.
Hey, is there any hot water in there?
You'll be fine. I haven't started the wash yet. Go on. Your clean sheets are on your bed.
Okay. Hi, stranger.
Hey, you love. What's all that on your door?
Oh, it's just a map showing all the places you've phoned over from so we can see where you've been.
Hey, I've got a surprise for you.
Go on, then.
Come here. Sit down. Well, I made some money dropping off some racing pigeons for a mate of mine.
How much did you get?
Enough to get you started on those dancing lessons.
Hey, come on, come on. Your clean sheets are on your bed. Do you want a cup of tea, lovey?
I'd love one, yeah. Had you heard on a Sunday?
No. Why?
There's something different about you.
You're blind as a bat, you.
That's not the jumper. I've seen that before.
You're not using your eyes.
You're not very good at picking up clues, are you?
I'm not stupid. There's something different.
Oh, no, you're not stupid. Perhaps it's because you've been away and forgotten what I've looked like now. Oh, aye, trample me into the ground, right, don't you?
What's going on?
Lung capacity, Mr. Rogers. We're working on Jeff's all-round fitness. Just run all the way from the bus stop without taking a breath.
Thanks for a riveting afternoon, Jonathan. You should take that with you as a souvenir of your last day in Liverpool. I don't think this taxi you booked exists, you know. You should have called Terry's number, like I said.
You know something? People are forever telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing. There's always someone that knows better than me. Started off with Laura's father. Everything I tried to do around the house, he knew better. Like a walking Reader's Digest, do-it-yourself manual. Try and cross the road and there's somebody the other side looking at you like you're an idiot. There's always somebody there saying you'd be better off down there, mate.
I feel sorry for you, Jonathan, because you're a southerner.
And Vivian. Pick up a pen and sign a cheque and she showed me a more efficient way of signing my name if I let her. Why can't people just let me get on and do things the way I want to do them, eh? If I want to go and work in London, why shouldn't I? All I'm doing here is turning over paper and making money. 200 miles away, I could be turning over less paper and making more money.
Jonathan, if you're trying to find a soft-hearted way of telling me that I'm out of a job, then you could just come straight out and tell me, you know. I am used to coping with bad news, in case you'd forgotten.
I was hoping to sort something out for you with Viv.
Isn't it up to me how I sort things out?
I just thought maybe she'd want to keep you on. You know, I was expecting her to jump at the chance of taking over an established practice.
Oh, she's told you to stuff it, has she?
Well, actually, she wasn't surprised at that, no.
I'm not surprised, Jonathan. Maybe she just doesn't enjoy being told what to do.
She's being deliberately obstructive and overreacting appallingly.
Well, it's hers going to be left to make all the embarrassing phone calls, I presume. Jonathan, it would have been nice to have been consulted. You could have planned a more professional exit.
Well, anyway, game over. We've got to wait outside. They want to lock up.
You know, when you came round this week, you seemed in such a good frame of mind. When you brought Helen round, you seemed more relaxed than I've seen you in a long time, and now you're all screwed up again. She hasn't dumped you, has she?
Helen starts working in London next Monday, and she likes me. For all I know, she may even go to love me. I've got the chance to work alongside her, and who knows, maybe even go to love her. I need her, and I'm going to be where she's going to be. Right? I don't care about anything else, that's what I'm doing.
So I presume you're moving back to London as well. You haven't actually told me in so many words.
Well, wouldn't you if you were me?
I know what Terry would say if you asked him. He wouldn't live in that scabby hole for a big clock.
Well, somebody has to come from there. I really can't help it if I do.
Got your cardboard box with you, have you?
What for?
You know, for living in when you get down there. You hear about all these young, naive kids who go down to the big bad smoke. See you on the embankment, will we?
Well, hopefully not, having just bought a flat in Fulham.
So I don't even get a month's notice.
Well, I suppose this is it. The office has to be vacated by the first week in December. I get a very good deal on the lease for being out so quickly.
Well done. Congratulations. Never turned down a good deal.
Come on, Jeff. I've got my bath running there.
Sorry, Dad, I have to go.
Just two. All right, Jeff, have you done this?
What's the matter?
He's filled me bath with scented bubbles.
Trying to do my own work, you know. What's going on?
Jeff just booked his funeral, that's what.
What's he done?
That scented stuff your mum wanted to fate. He's filled me bath with it.
It's because you're a star.
Superstar, even?
No, I'm not. I'm a wagon driver, that's all. Be able to smell me for miles after this.
You can smell you for miles now. It's not very pleasant.
I don't suppose any more hot water, is there?
No.
Well, I'm getting in regardless.
What more can I say? But since you've been away, I'm a broken man on my own.
Will you give us 10p for the guide? That's not a guide. It's two balloons, a jumper and a pair of tights. It looks more like the winter cleaner. Will you give us 10p for the winter cleaner, then?
No matter how they love me, no matter what they say to me, nobody bothers them so quiet.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please welcome from his sellout tour of the Ashtrays in Nashville, Tennessee, that good old boy himself, Frank, Mr. Country Rogers, and the Spotty Dogs.
Oh, Frank! Oh,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's great to be here. I'm going to start with an old favourite of mine. It's about a trucker and the love of his life, this trucker. Ready? 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody motors up the coast like you. Since you've been gone, I got my homework done, and I wrote a little song for you. 'Cause we know you've been driving, you're not been skiving. Nobody motors up the coast like you. Ba-dam, bam, 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 biddle-diddle-diddle-dim, dim, 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 dim. And the one thing you miss is the moment of bliss when you drove the whole night through. When your turbo winter cooling gets the other truckers drooling. Nobody motors up the coast like you. Nobody motors up the coast like you. Nobody motors up the coast like you.
There you go, Bubbles.
I'm back in vocals, Bubbles Rogers.
Bubbles, you and me. You've got no style, lads. No style.
Yeah. Where did you learn to use that?
I worked last summer on the parks and gardens.
Don't you need a licence for one of those things?
It hasn't got wheels, has it?
Yeah, well, at least it's got an engine, not like your bike.
Hey, that goes better than me bike.
Anyway, you stopping for coffee?
Are you offering me one?
No, I'm asking for one.
One more?
One coffee.
I'll have 5 pence if that's all you've got, you know.
I hope you're still up there when they like that thing. Anyway, look, I'll be back over in a bit. That's if you're still in one piece.
And if I'm not, what piece do you want me to save for you?
I'm a vegetarian.
I'll save you me brain then.
All right, I'll bring a thimble for it then.
Come in.
It's all right, love. It's only me. How you feeling?
Wet. If the fellows I was parked up here last night could see me now, I'd take some stick.
Why, where were you?
Wally's in Woodford. You got a good breakfast in there. Hey, they've all steamed up, haven't they?
What?
New glasses.
What new glasses?
They suit them, you know.
Oh, you don't think they make me look old?
You are old.
Were you having me on before then on the stairs, pretending you hadn't noticed?
No, I had a vision. Jeff, not me. You worried about him, aren't you?
Well, he didn't marry me wearing glasses. I was afraid you mightn't love me anymore.
It's me getting glasses you should worry about.
Why?
Then I'll be able to see what you look like.
Hey, careful, you will pull your plug.
About Sam, you got your eyes fixed anyway.
Oh, yeah, why is that?
Well, he'd been walking around like the mole out of deputy dog for ages. Hey, Mussy!
Oh, that's it, Rogers. You get your plug done.
And your glasses don't fall in. That's not the plug.
I'd be better off with a magnifying glass trying to find anything in here.
What's all about that?
Dad, Mr. Knight's just been on the phone.
What does he want? He only left him an hour ago.
Well, he wants you to go back in after your tea. He's got another load that needs taken out.
What?
Well, serves you right for telling him you're a single man with no family ties.
Got me the job, didn't he?
Yeah. Drive anywhere, anytime. No nagging wife want you home for weekends. Teenage millstones round your neck.
Did he say where to?
Fort William. Oh, well, you like haggis, don't you?
By when?
By morning. Have some for your breakfast then, can't you?
All right.
Dare I ask what you're intending to do with the house?
I'll sell it, believe it or not. The house is worth about 50,000. If you and Terry want it, I'll come down to 40, but I need to get a mortgage guarantee from you within 4 weeks.
Meaning we've got 4 weeks to get out. That will set us up nicely for Christmas, won't it?
They'll obviously want a 10% deposit. I don't know how you fix for cash. It's none of my business.
So you want us to raise £4,000 in a month? How do you expect us to do that?
I have no idea. I'm just a southerner, aren't I? There's a whole city full of people out there I'm sure would be only too willing to tell you how to go about it. Barry Grant, for one. Only, tell Terry, if you do raise the cash, I don't want to induce fivers.
£4,000 in a month.
Well, OK, 6 weeks, then. That's as long as I can let it go. I'm knocking 10K off for a quick sale, in case you hadn't noticed. At least be a little grateful.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, thanks. You put me out of a job 1 minute and expect me to raise £4,000 the next.
Look, Sue, I'm going to have to go. Being met at Euston at 8:30. He gets cab down there.
Better get a bus and save some money.
Well, why don't you just put it through on your expenses before the end of the month?
Yeah, I think I will.
That's the name of the estate agent that's running the show. I'll tell him to wait the full 6 weeks.
Very generous.
And I will do that because you and Terry have actually been what I would consider to be good friends. Especially when I needed them. Not because I'm being patronising. I'm prepared to lose £10,000 on this property because you and Terry have got so much rebuilding to do in your lives that I think the least you can start off with is a roof over your head.
I appreciate what you're saying, Jonathan. But don't expect me to get down on my knees and thank you.
Six weeks, so that's really as long as I can wait. £4,000 is not a lot of money.
No. Not if you say it quickly, I suppose. But what are we supposed to do?
I'll see you, okay? I'll be in touch.
Coming next, controversial and contentious. It's the Michael Cole Show.
What are you doing?
All right, kid. I'll just throw some wood on the bomber, you know.
I'll get in there.
Oh, yeah, whoa, yes.
See you later.
See you later.
Max, can you fix this pencil? What are you doing? Where did these come from? Ah! Max,
I was just trying it out.
you just can't resist it, can you? Where did they come from?
Yeah, let's have a look. I got them in town.
There's boxes of them here.
I know. See, look. This is a set of 10, and each one separates into 5 individual ones.
How much did they cost?
Ah, the kids will enjoy them.
I'm sure they will, but these things are expensive, not to say extortionate.
Well, it's a once-a-year phenomenon. I mean, prices have to be kept high. All sales for one day.
Oh, really? I should get you into marketing.
Oh, come on, Patricia.
Come on, nothing. A box of sparklers would have done. I'm being a fraction of the price.
And a fraction of the enjoyment.
For who?
For us all.
For you. I know you can't resist meddling with all this gadgetry.
It's not gadgetry. Look, picture the scene. It's bonfire night.
And we're penniless.
Wait. The bonfire is lit, and the reflections of the children's eyes glow. And then all of a sudden, oh, their little hearts pound as fireworks of every type fill the blackened sky.
You should be in advertising. But I still think it's extravagant.
Yes, well, fortunately for us both, your profession thrives on extravagance.
Oh, all right.
Well, I can't help it if I'd fallen for some astute advertising blurb.
Not this again. Have you fixed that pencil yet?
You see, it's all right for you media people to sit down and work out ways to trap the housewife into buying this or that.
Oh, we do not trap. We encourage.
No. You take something that somebody might want and then trap them into feeling that they need it.
I don't think this is the right time to discuss the ethics of advertising.
Ah, ethics matter.
I know. Okay then. So let's discuss the ethics of redevelopment. Let's talk about your profession, knocking down perfectly good houses to build luxury apartments. Shall we?
Ouch. Sorry. I just want bonfire night to be a success, that's all.
Don't worry. It will be.
You frightened me to death, then.
Likewise.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, gentlemen.
All right, not many of us left, you know.
It's growing, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, you Welsh, you always say that at the end of everything, don't you? Isn't it? Look you, boyo, isn't it?
You're mad, you are. You know.
You get used to living around here, then?
Yes, all right. I miss the city sometimes. You know, all this open space and get a bit agrophobic.
Oh, hey, a mate of mine had that, you know, agrophobia. Yeah? The fear of fighting, you know, agrophobia.
I get it. I just don't think it's all that good.
Hang on. Today is window money day, and have I got just the offer for you.
Oh, yeah?
You, madam, are not going to believe your luck.
Go on, then.
Tell you what, they're going to be killing each other for these come Bommy night.
What are they?
Well, don't be fooled by the box.
No, thanks.
No, thanks. You haven't even heard the price.
They look dodgy to me.
They're not dodgy. They're just flood damaged.
Flood damaged fireworks?
Yeah, well, I mean, the British safety, aren't they, you know?
No, thanks. Wait there, and I'll get you into money.
All right. Wait there, and I get you into money, isn't it?
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Did you think I'd forgotten?
Well, thought you had, but hope you hadn't. This off him?
Yeah. Yeah, took the pen out of my hand.
Don't usually read them. Is that mine?
Yeah. Have you thought any more about the house?
Have you?
Haven't stopped.
And?
Well, at least we've got first refusal.
He's full of surprises, isn't he?
Yeah. A surprise old Viv, you know, thinking he was doing her a big favour. He assumed she'd just want to take over the practice, you know, just because he wanted her to. Thing is, she doesn't, so, I don't know how long I'm going to be in a job for.
That's just like him, isn't it? He goes away, he comes back in love, moves house, moves jobs. What a life.
Are you jealous?
Now and then. He's a winner, isn't he?
He loses more than he wins.
Doesn't do too bad for himself.
Suppose not, you'll make on this place.
Yeah, it's a lot of money to find.
Yeah. Well, if we don't, you know, it's a flat or a council house.
You can't get a council place for love nor money.
Could have a go.
Well, the money you spend on rent, you might as well have a mortgage, mightn't you?
Yeah, well, we've only got 6 weeks, and the interest rate isn't exactly in our favour, is it?
It's in no one's favour, is it, except the lenders? I mean, they're falling over themselves to give you the money.
Yeah. I don't know why he's in such a great rush anyway. It'll take him a while to sell this.
He shouts, we jump.
Anyway, let's not panic, eh?
Yeah, you're right. Look, I want to get my shoes on, then get off.
What, you going out?
Yeah. Oh, on a bender with Barry.
You never mentioned it.
Didn't think.
Well, you should have done.
Look, I've had this plan for ages. I'm meeting him down the docks and then we're going on one.
Yeah, well, I've done you a tea, special tea.
I'll have it when I come in.
You won't be able to see it, never mind eat it.
All right, well, I'll have it tomorrow then, eh?
It won't be nice tomorrow, I've told you it's special.
All right, we'll do it now and I'll eat it before I go out, eh?
Don't shout at me.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's my fault. I should have said.
I should have asked.
Think it's always going to be like this?
No.
Well, I'll get my stuff and I'm getting off.
Have a nice time.
Hiya, Sinbad. Nice to see you back to a regular routine.
Oh, it's every 4 weeks now. You'll be able to set your clock by me. And I tell you what, you do look sexier with the glasses.
Oh, aye. Well, it's more by accident than design. I keep putting them down and losing them.
Well, what you want to do, you want to get a length of boat chain, tie them on. But the only problem with that is you'll end up looking a bit flushed.
Very funny, aren't you? Just hang on.
OK. Hey, listen there, if you can't find it, I'll help myself, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Right, there you go.
It's hard very much. Hey, it's getting bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, I just hope it's safe.
Oh, well, you'll be all right, won't you? Because you've got your smoke alarm supplied by yours truly.
Yeah, well, I hope it's never used.
Oh, well. See ya.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, listen. Got some fireworks here that are real bargain. They're only cheap. What do you think?
I don't think the kids are interested nowadays, Sim.
Are you sure? I mean, most of my sales are to teenagers these days.
They look a bit shop-soiled to me.
Oh, well, I mean, there was a flood in Northampton, you know, and I mean, I got a
Sinbad.
job lot.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, you sure? Well, Trish bought 2 boxes, you know.
You mean Patricia?
Well, she's Trish to her real mates.
All right, I'll see if Jeff wants any first.
OK, well, I'll keep 2 boxes for you later on. Ta-ra, then.
See you, Sinbad.
See that? American weed. Gets everywhere.
Like the Americans.
I wouldn't let Patricia hear you say that. She's got a soft spot for the Yanks.
She wants to speak to my granddad. He wasn't too chuffed with him in the war.
Most Britons weren't. Couldn't stand the thought that we didn't win the war without them.
Well, their money at least.
You're pretty switched on.
I just like listening to my granddad. He had a lot to say about everything.
What did he say about you moving over to Liverpool?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
He said, at least I was going to a place where they could play football. And he said I was too good to go into service.
Into service? Is that the way you see it?
No. I mean, I like kids, so it seemed the right thing to do.
Yeah. What about Thomas?
How do you mean?
Well, how do you find him?
Well, he's lively enough. He's going to be a right biffer bacon.
Who on earth is Biffa Bacon?
Mark's phone. It's Susanna.
Excuse me?
We were just talking about biffer bacon.
Oh dear, don't introduce Thomas to him.
I didn't think you'd know who he was.
Him and Sid, the sexes between them, have caused half the men in our company to behave like
I
juveniles.
think they're great.
How can you like characters like that who thrive on sex and violence?
Well, you like Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon.
What is it?
Susanna. The children have been invited to a Guy Fawkes party.
But I thought she said it was all right for them to come round.
Yeah, I know. But this is only round the corner, Max, and I'd really prefer it if they went there and then she put the phone down. She's doing this on purpose. She's doing it on purpose. She knew damn well I was looking forward to it. Bitch.
Sinbad, what?
Hey, you're not wearing your specs.
What do you want? I've given you your money.
Fireworks, bargain price, 2 boxes, remember?
Jeff isn't back yet. Look, I'll see
Oh, look,
you
I'll give you 2 boxes for the price of 1. And you don't even have to pay me now. You can put them onto next month's bill.
Sinbad.
Oh, well, it'll be a treat for the kids. Come on, you never grow out of fireworks. I've got loads here. I've got rockets, Catherine wheels, traffic lights. They're great, them. They even change...
Sinbad!
What?
Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. Go away!
I'm not interested.
I'll take that as a no, then.
And next time, Sinbad, use the front door.
Some people just don't know a bargain when they see one.
We're all going down Brookside Close.
We're all going down Brookside Close.
Our bonfire's bigger than most.
Our bonfire's bigger than most.
We got beds and chairs and wood.
No bonfire is as good.
We're all going... Oh, look at the state of that.
Where's it gone?
This is those scabbags from the park. Wish I'd been here when he robbed it. They've got the cannons, the record player and the picture of Liverpool footy team. And what are you laughing at?
I bet you they robbed the footy game.
Our best rubbish. Smoke was going to come out the cannons when it was lit. I'll get some more off me, Dad. I'll have more off you, Dad. But if the park reckon he can come down here and take on the close, they must be sick.
Yeah! Let's go and get their bomby then.
Get it? We're going to scrag it, right?
Yeah!
And bring it back here, right?
Yeah!
Right, Benno, Callie and Ben with me. Tog and guard the bomby, right? What do you mean, guard the bomby? We need someone to keep Dixie, don't we? But what if they come back? They wouldn't dare. Right, come, Ed. We are the clothes.
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 We are...
All right, Maxie, lad.
What can I do for you?
Window money. I called round before, but your Margaret says you were busy, you know.
She's not my Margaret.
Oh, whoops.
There you are. Thanks very much.
Yep, thank you very much. That'll do, mate. Hey, Maxie, you've got nippers, haven't you? Look, I've got fireworks.
I don't need any.
But these are a bargain.
They look cheap and they're probably dangerous.
Ah, well, that's only because the flood damaged, you know.
Flood-damaged fireworks? That's a contradiction in terms.
Well, I don't know, mate. I'm just flogging them, you know.
Well, none today, thanks.
Hey, did you hear that one about the fella who robbed the bank dressed as a rocket? The judge let him off. See you, Maxie, lad.
Does that man ever get down?
Dunno. People like that are usually hiding something. It's all front, that chatty stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a bit of his front.
Well, the children will still enjoy themselves.
Yes, I know. But I wanted to be part of it.
There'll be another time.
You know, this guy Fawkes was supposed to be special, and she knew it.
Well, we'll make it a special night for Thomas, eh? He'll be thrilled. Hello, young lovers. Hello. Do you want anything from this? Oh, no, I'll be doing a bit of shopping myself.
Save your legs. Do your shopping on your doorstep. I'll decorate our place on the catalogue. Look. Oh, now, those are lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
Beauty is you don't have to whack out in one go. Cataloguing's the only time when your husband doesn't mind the postman calling.
Look, I don't really think there's anything in there for me, but I'm sure Margaret would be quite happy to shop at home.
Smash in.
I'll get her for you. I think our little neighbour may be the source of our problems with a certain catalogue company.
Pardon?
Always something to be done in the garden, isn't there?
Yes. It's like having 2 extra rooms to do.
Mick says he likes gardening, but I have to force him out, yeah?
Well, at least your place looks nice and tidy. Not like the Clampets.
Oh, hiya, Mark. How you doing?
Hiya. Patricia says, can you look after Thomas while she goes into the shower?
All right. Of course, I mean, I've got all the time in the world.
He's in a right mood. Why? Well, he was going to have the kids over for bonfire night. Then his ex-wife rang up and said there was no way he could have them.
Go on.
Well, he starts ranting and raving and calling her a bitch and a cow.
Oh, was he?
Don't be looking, he'll know we're talking about him.
Doesn't seem that sort of a blow.
He's dead nice, really, but once he gets a twist in him, I swear he'd kill. His eyes go all mad like.
Do they argue much over his ex?
Well, they try not to in front of me. But, I mean, we live under each other's feet.
And you can't help it, yeah.
Well, I try not to, but it's impossible.
Go on.
Well, he has to give loads of money to his ex-wife, and Patricia hates it.
Yeah, but I can understand how she must feel. It's awful when you're split and you're trying to make ends meet. Believe me.
Oh, no.
Hello, you're back early.
Didn't get anywhere. I couldn't find Barry.
We didn't show up.
I waited for half an hour.
No sign.
I went to 3 different alehouses.
For you?
Is the baby asleep?
Yeah, if he sleeps, he grows.
He's going to end up about 12 foot tall, that baby. Just seen Tracy. He let her down as well at the airport.
Oh, he probably found himself a harem full of blind women.
Meow.
Well,
Is that tea still on?
might be.
I just fancy it.
Might just put it in the oven then.
Well, I might enjoy it then.
You probably will. Oh, Josie called round before about the catalogue.
Was that garage broke again?
Yeah. I ordered some tea towels and a tablecloth.
Sound.
And a shirt. The other ones look a bit tatty.
Homemaker's back, eh?
Takes two for that.
How about a birthday drink then?
Oh.
Hi, Josie, come in.
Hiya. Have you got your catalogue order?
Yep.
Okay. I sat on them. I've been trying to fix it with this paper clip, but... Let's have a look.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Right. We need to wear glasses. Oh, sorry.
No, it's all right. You get used to it.
Right, I see. Let's look order. I'll bend that round here.
Oh.
Do you know my lot must think I'm made of money? People go mad, see, and don't add up the weekly total. Ah, yeah. There you go. That should do it.
Oh, thanks, love. Oh, there you are.
Oh, it's not that bad, is it?
Who said that?
Oh, I miss not having an upstairs. Been living in flats since we moved to Liverpool.
I save you a lot of legwork living in the bungalow.
Well, after struggling on maintenance, it's just nice to have a good roof over my head.
I know what you mean. Some of our 50s at the school, they were doing a presentation on homelessness and made me go cold.
Here we are, living in near luxury. Leo thinks we're millionaires now.
Yeah, and looking at this list, Jeff and Katie think we are.
The funny thing is, when I first came to the close, I felt guilty just about being here. You know, when some of your family has still got nothing. And I was trying hard to be liked, because I thought everyone was dead posh. But you're not. You're struggling with money the way me and Mick do. Everyone in this close has ordered something from the catalogue, except Patricia and Max.
Well, I don't think people like to admit failure, or even to being just average or normal.
That's what I think. Always pretending things are going great when they're not.
I mean, I'd like to be able to say, no, I don't need anything from the catalogue because I can afford to pay cash, but I can't.
It doesn't matter, you see. People look down at you and me because we get stuff out of the catalogue are just snobs. They don't pay cash for nothing. Look, credit cards, mortgages, car loans, what's the difference? They don't own the thing.
You know, Josie, you're dead right.
Oh, I can get on my orange box sometimes. Oh, me and my dad used to argue like hell.
Oh, and mine. You know, I used to come home from teachers' training college full of whatever it was we'd been discussing. Really used to irritate him when he couldn't say, get to bed, Christine. Shut me up.
I'm sure I could have been one of those suffragettes.
Do you know, I think we might fill the vote sooner.
Oh, I get frustrated sometimes. I want to get up and shake sense into people and tell them to look at where they are and ask them what they're doing about it. And then it's back to DIY shops and catalogues.
I know what you mean. Should we get a coffee?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Victory! 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 Get up! Get up! It's the party! It, eh? Don't blame me. They've been twice and no one was in yours. They took all sorts. Oh, we can see that.
Tugger, you don't half look tired.
Pack it in, you. It isn't funny. It's only a couple of days to go and we've got no bommy. What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. First, we're going to the bommy all weekend. And on Monday morning, I want you all here at 6:30. They won't expect us and it'll be too late for them to do anything about it. I'm bringing all the Park's bommy back here. Let's see how they like it. He is in?
Yeah.
And me? Good style. Look, Look out, Pa. Here we come.
Coming next, controversial and contentions. It's the Michael Cole Show.
It's his first bonfire party, isn't it? We don't want him too narky. Look, it's 4 o'clock. I want to have a little sleep.
Yeah, well, he nodded off in his pushchair after lunch.
'Cause you let him.
Well, I tried waking him, but it seemed unfair.
You could have. Look, I want him to stay up tonight. He'll doze off now if we leave him alone.
All right, love.
Yes!
Hey, you. It's getting a bit big, this, isn't it?
Nah, and it gets smaller as it burns away.
Your dad's been staring at this all week. No burning of rubbish.
You what?
Look, see, no fires.
You the one who told us to chop the tree up.
So?
If you were dead against it.
No, he's not against it, Bummy, are you?
I'm against it being in this skip.
Shouldn't have it here anyway, it's a smokeless stove.
Ah, there's going to be smoke wherever it is, love.
You do know it'll wreck this skip, don't you? The heat could even melt the tarmac.
Ah, it's safe in here.
Well, as long as they don't build it any higher.
Who? Us? Oh, come, Ed, we need some more wood. The park's Bomby's big, but it won't last. That's real.
Hey, no gang wars, right?
Max, why for high?
Don't say you weren't warned about the road.
I heard you warning, Mr. Farnham.
Yeah.
I know why you're worried too, because if a house does catch fire, it would be yours, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't think it would come to that.
Well, I could just phone the fire brigade to see how far away the fire should be.
Yeah, well, we don't want to get carried away, do we? Excuse me.
Margaret does want to go into town.
Why? She needs to see a good firework display. She need go no further than our front door. Who needs public parks?
Max, are you saying what I think you're saying?
Well, as you pointed out, it did rather splash out.
What, you're going to let off all our fireworks for the benefit of the neighbours?
Yeah, I'll take those.
Oh, so there's more to come. Yes, well, I don't see why you should object. If the kids had been coming, then okay.
Well, let a few off in the garden for Thomas, and then put the rest aside until the kids do come.
It has to be the actual night. Anyway, besides, I fancy it. Master of fireworks.
Our Leo grew out of it years ago. Josie wouldn't get rid of it, though. Cost us an arm and a leg when we had nothing.
All right, that's great, that, thanks. Hey, Sue, come and have a look at this suit. He won't be cold in this tonight.
Hey, listen, about the shifts.
Oh, didn't do too bad. Another deadhead who said he wasn't going to pay again after midnight.
Hey, you didn't tell me about that.
Well, he'd had the skin full, so we're back down.
I wouldn't have done.
Well, I'm glad you did.
I didn't want any hassle.
Anyway, You've had enough of facing drunkards for a bit. Let me take over the night.
Oh, there's no need.
Come on, I know from me and Josie. I mean, when a couple get back together again, shifts can be a pain, can't they? Do you want to be out every night?
I don't know.
I don't think Terry minds too much.
Just a thought, anyway.
Well, I suppose we could, couldn't we? Oh, all right, yeah, we'll change over, eh? Yeah. Do you like this?
Yeah, that's great, mate. Thanks.
It's a pity you're not going to hang around for the bonfire. You or Leo could have seen our Danny in that tonight.
I'd love to, and the kids wouldn't mind. But Josie likes it, Auntie Lou's, you know. Let her hair down, know what I mean?
Hey, do you fancy a cup of tea?
Oh, nice one.
Use your other foot, that's it. I'm all right, bud.
Use your left foot.
Tracy, you've done it again. You're coasting. You've gone into neutral.
I can't help it, this stupid
I've
car.
told you double declutch, haven't I? Eh? Come on.
Yeah, I'll get it, lad.
That's emergency stop!
Well, thanks, Jimmy, because it killed both of us.
Hey, you Scalacci, you tired of living or
Sorry,
something?
I didn't hear.
No, because you're too busy messing around with them, aren't you?
It's not your fault, it's this stupid car.
Tracy, there is nothing wrong with this car, and I told you, a learner should be prepared to learn.
Well, I'm not getting in this shed again.
Very sensible.
You keep your nose out of it.
What was all that?
Jaywalker,
He was
wasn't it?
kicking the ball back to Jeff, that's all.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what they say at work. If you see a ball rolling towards you, right, there could be a kid behind it.
He's a grown man, he's flaming ancient, look at him.
Yes, and so is that car. Rod, should that be on the road?
Tracy, it has got its MOT.
Yeah, well, you agreed to go with him. I said I'd take you.
Yeah, that could have been worse. You're like an old woman, Rod.
No, I'm not. I'm just like someone who's been taught defensive driving, that's all.
Rod, me test is in 2 days' time.
Tracy, I've told you stop worrying. All you've got to remember is rev it up, right? Foot down on the clutch, put it into gear, revs off, accelerator down, away you go.
What's all that?
It's the art of double declutching, isn't it?
Probably the only car in England where you do.
Oh, Tracy, I made my instructions perfectly clear to
Yes,
you.
and that was another thing. Distracting me like on the very worst corners.
What?
Good?
Good?
Yeah, it's good. That's what they do with us at work. They throw these remarks in on purpose, right, to test your concentration.
Rod, I am not aiming to drive for the police, just some of the customers at work. I've told them I'm going to be mobile in 4 or 5 weeks' time. Mobile, that is all I want.
Right there. How about them facades?
I'll do fine.
Hey, Derek, will you scrub them or what? Only Summer said he'd do these for the neighbours.
I'm busy, aren't I? I'm out the front setting up the table and stuff.
Yeah, I'll do some.
Good lad.
Put them in foil, eh? Just leave the big ones.
Right, well, I'll let you get on with it then. Hey, is our Tony been messing around with these tyres again, or what?
I don't know of.
Hey, could have been that gang again.
What, round the back? I doubt it. Tyres will be no use to them. I don't know.
Hey, have you seen the lamp he bought?
Housewarming present.
Are you still trying to light my darkness?
I gave that up years ago.
Don't worry, love. I'm well lost too.
What are you going on about?
You've got 2 godless parents here, love.
Only your grandfather Dixon makes up for it.
Well, he might go on about how the lodge means everything, but I'm not sure where God comes in.
God's on his side.
Especially after a good skinful. Mind you, I think there's more to it than that, though.
Oh, well, I think it's a great lamp anyway. Because you think it's an old lamp, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you don't see the plug.
Hey, it's very nice.
Don't you dare swap it.
Hey, Derek, will you stay on for the bonfire?
Bonfire? Not here for the bonfire.
Well, why are you then?
Well, your dad asked me to come and bless the house.
You'll make one joke too many, you will, pal.
Oh, did you really wear these trousers?
When I was pregnant, yeah. I just kept them for rags.
They're gross.
Well, so was I.
You always were.
And you, brother, were a waste of space.
Well, all lads are, aren't they?
You might change that opinion.
I won't.
Oh, right. Let me get on your shoulder. Nice, I'm on. What are you doing, Joffrey?
This is your garden, isn't it?
No. I told him this was hiding yours. Come on, my shoulder's killing me.
What's going on here?
We're collecting some wood for the bomby.
Well, get over your own fence, not ours. And that wood could have hurt someone. Me for a start.
Don't touch it, Dad.
Hey, up, Maddo again.
Can't you see the vandalising
Brookside Woods.
It's Deadwood, stupid.
Like your head then, isn't it? You charge through there, you trample down paths, you have no respect for living things. Ow!
Hey, don't be doing that, love.
You don't be doing that. You should be in a bin. Tony! Shut up, will ya? Sorry, mister.
Go on, beat it.
And what about the trees, all the smoke they're gonna make?
Listen, love. You're still going to attack people, no matter what you think. Now, they got a surprise, didn't they? Hey? Like facing a mad bull.
You're the one that's mad. All you grown-ups, all year you say don't mess with fire, and suddenly the whole world's making bonfires.
It's not about the fire, love. It's about the party and the close and all the people getting together for once.
Yeah, well, you can leave me out because it's wrong and it's not safe, and I can't stand the people on this close. I don't want to be with them anyway.
Somewhere safe.
Margaret wants you.
Please do. Oh, well, not the chocolate fingers. They're quite expensive, aren't they?
But this packet's all squash.
Oh, they'll do. Take them over. There's a love.
Look, and another thing, Guy Fawkes never wore a footy.
I hope you're not fooling about with that.
Just testing.
No, you've got it well wrong, well wrong. Don't be teaching anything in school nowadays. Hey, you tell him, was Guy Fawkes fat?
I don't know, he could have been.
Henry VIII was fat.
It's not impersonal, it's just that there's more to burn it all.
Hey, none of these fireworks work. Hey, didn't you sell them to us?
No.
Leave him alone if it won't work.
I'd been the lad if I were you. Duds, not cheapo stuff.
Hey, I'm sure they came from him.
Never surprised.
You could do this, actually, if we get it all sorted out. Hey, here he is. Look, here he is.
Oh, hey, he's got me hat on.
We wondered when you'd notice. Here.
Swap it over, Tone.
Hey, that's no worse than some of the stunts you pull.
You want to wise up, Tony, you know. Change your team.
Hey, Bonehead, get it down. Oh.
Stand back.
Oh, here he goes. Our hero.
Oh, they might jump racket.
Hey!
Give me it.
Oh, come on, we should stop it now, Ron.
Hey, Derek, I think he thinks he's an altar boy.
Look at this.
Looks like this dude's gonna be all right after all.
Oh, yeah? Someone's been generous.
There we go. Ah, well, it's well past the sell-by date.
It'll do.
Look, if you don't like it, go and find another party.
This party'll do me. All the same, you could have gone out to shops, Trace.
I've been on a driving lesson.
Yeah, hey, she's setting up on her own, you know. Going mobile. Kills on wheels, eh, Trace?
Oh, what you need is little cards, mate. Something with your name and number and something to tell them that you've actually worked in a salon.
I can't do that because I'm poaching customers anyway, but I'm just being quiet about it.
If she'd done that, you'd probably get sued by the salon anyway.
Yeah, I'll get a kid.
I had little cards made once, remember, Jim, when I went into the odd jobs line?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, well, I can't talk now. We're all hanging round. Yeah. All right. I'll see you there, then. Ta-ra.
Who's there? Girlfriend on your back?
No, Tomo.
Oh, aye. Oh. Tomo's girlfriend on his back, then.
Why don't you keep your nose out, eh, Jim?
Sounds interesting, eh, Stan?
Something wrong, Rod?
No, just gotta have a chat with someone, that's all. Ah, see you, lads.
Yeah, well, he won't be policing the bonfire, will he?
So, how did she get on?
Great. Great, eh? Made a brilliant emergency stop, you know.
How would you know what's brilliant and what's not? You haven't even passed your test.
Look, I can drive. My competence is proved by life, not by some fancy chart with things on you never have to do, in ways that you never have to do them in.
What? It's one of mine. Me smoke alarms.
Oh, well, might as well go if they've lit the fire, eh?
Hey, well, hang on. Just because it's gone off doesn't mean there's any smoke yet.
You've what? Naff smoke alarms. Think of the panic that would cause, balloon head.
Ah, you're all right. They're just telepathic.
Well, you get what you pay for, I'm afraid. Well, Sinbad, what you'd expect still. No harm done, eh?
With the baby in the house, I bought the genuine article, thought it was worth it.
Right.
Yeah, I was just talking about our smoke alarm. When it goes off, it really will mean fire.
Don't talk as if you hope it will.
Oh, there he is, the man himself.
And there we have it. Smoke.
Right, come on, eh? Let's get on our way.
Terry, not too near.
Oh, shut the front door.
How's he sleeping like the dead? Should I wake him?
No, there'll be another year. He'll enjoy it more when he's older, too. Come on. Bye.
Were they short-sighted, do you think? The Impressionist painters?
Dunno.
That's how I used to see fireworks. I mean, like a sort of smoke.
Mum, Katie won't come out, you know, she looks ever miserable.
Oh, it's all right. I'll get your dad to twist her arm.
Yeah, well, he's looking after the fireworks, then.
Well, I can take over now. I can see.
Yeah, we'll take care of these for a start. I'm going to make Margaret a cup of coffee, all right?
All right.
What is it, Dad?
Tell you what, come with me. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, mind up.
Hey, has your dad told you to do this?
He wants the boxes, yeah?
Burning faster than he thought.
Hi, did you? Oh. I've called at the wrong time, I think, haven't I? Hang on a minute. Ron, what are we supposed to prop the table with?
Not my problem, that. Hey, Derek, will you get them spuds in? Stop dreaming of higher things. Does it look like I'm dreaming?
Yeah, I'll take these, thanks. Look, we need something to prop the table with.
Well, hasn't your Ron got something round the back?
Some tyres.
Just a job. Leave it to me.
Oh, God. Look, see, I'm awfully sorry, but I need to go and have a word with Frank.
See you later. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff, do you want to have a go?
No, you're okay.
Hey, hang on, Frank. He wants to see this.
I named this firework Chrissy Rogers. Come on.
Hey!
Oh, I love that.
Terry's frightened, you know.
Oh, we'll be all right. Hey, have you got any quieter ones there, Frank?
Are there any left?
No, we've been using that big box behind the tree.
Here we go. What's up?
They've sort of all been used up.
Don't believe it. Who on earth?
It doesn't matter who, Max. You wanted half the world to see them. Now they have.
Well, I haven't. I haven't seen a single one.
Hey, watch the kids don't get these tyres, won't you?
Don't worry about doing this again.
Well, they're not supposed to go on the fire because of the environment and the toxic fumes, you know.
Derek, you got a problem with the spuds, mate. The fire's too hot to get them out.
Oh, what a shame. Maybe he wasn't thinking. Like when he walked in front of my car.
My brother-in-law been upsetting you, Jim.
All I'm saying, Ronnie, is he wants to watch where he's walking, that's all.
Actually, he walks with God. Come in.
Does he? Well, he'll be walking with God a bit sooner if he doesn't learn his Green Cross code.
He's a priest.
A priest? You what? Oh, well, yeah, and I'm the Pope.
Can I force you something?
Yeah, let's try one of them toffee apples. One of them. A lick might wake him up or something. Yeah.
Do you think the mole cake might be softer?
I don't think that's very good for babies.
Look, he's asleep and he wants to be in his nice warm bed.
Oh, don't be making out he's cold.
You can't be in that thing, surely.
I think we can sort this out ourselves, thanks.
Terry, you're making it everyone else's business.
Look, all I'm doing is saying he's not cold, all right?
Yeah, but it's dark and it's strange, and suddenly he hears these bangs and he's asleep.
What bangs?
Look, let's go inside.
Hey, Max, we haven't had any bangers, have we?
Don't ask me about fireworks. I'm not the one to ask.
Look, he's asleep.
Oh, and he has been crying, hasn't he?
Oh, well, that's the smoke from there, isn't it? They've been burning them tubes. Here, get hold of that. I'll go and sort them out, all right?
When a fella's got an idea in his head.
Parties. Overrated, aren't they?
Looks best from here, love.
Did Mr. Dixon check before he lit the fire?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And there was nothing alive. No air jogs, are there? I like the sky and bonfire nights, you know. And you're right to fight for the love, not to get messed up in that. And as your sky, I won't laugh at you again.
You will, love.
Well, only a little bit.
Yeah, I know that we only train 2 nights a week and you do it every night, but I have games as well.
Yeah, but we do tons of gym work.
No, we don't.
Weights.
Weights?
Yeah, arms and legs.
Is it boring?
Well, no, I like the gym.
As children and sport, you just run like there and back and there and back.
Hey, you haven't seen Sue, have you?
Yeah, she's gone in the house.
Oh, but even exercises, they can be boring.
Yeah.
You trying to send me off? No?
Jackie!
You look like it.
Who wants a swimmer anyway?
Yeah.
Be falling asleep on you all the time.
All quiet out there now. All that fuss over not me.
You made the fuss, Terry. You built it up.
Well, you were dead against it from the start.
No.
Yes, you were. And you sneaked him in behind me back.
What did you want? Row in front of everyone?
They've heard worse.
Thanks for reminding me.
You didn't even give it a chance. He'd have got used to it in the end, you know.
Would he? I don't think so.
You know better, I suppose.
Of course I do. I'm his mum, aren't I?
Here we go again.
Terry, please. I haven't got the strength.
You're strong enough.
I don't feel strong.
You always get what you want.
I'm just tired of going round and round.
Well, we always will. There's no getting away from that. Nothing we can do about it.
No. So what are we doing here? The 3 of us in this house, what are we doing?
We're trying again, aren't we?
Are we?
We decided that we'd try and get back to normal.
Normal. We sleep in different rooms.
I just can't cope with that yet.
I know. You want Daniel, but you don't want me. That's why you're here, for his sake. You're so close, you two. I'm lonely, Terry. I've lost my mum. I want to ring her and tell her that I'm here and that maybe it could work. I want you, but you don't want me. I lie awake for hours. I think of you lying there next door. I will you to come through, Terry. I feel so ashamed.
Coming next, controversial and contentious. It's the Michael Cole Show.
That's another one out.
The park's Bommy's history.
They have more fireworks than us, though.
None left now.
What's that?
Looks like a bit of plastic melted down.
Could be off the table footy game that got nicked.
Don't think they would have burned it down, not a whole footy table.
They would if they wanted to keep it going all night. I tell you what, how are we going to know that our bomb is still burning? I'll let back at dinner time.
We should have trained the pigeons to bring us messages.
We could have someone send us smoke signals.
But you only did the windows last week.
Well, it's Tony Dixon's fault. You can blame him. The fire's still going in that skip.
Yeah, I know. Max and Patricia are going mad about it.
A wet green tree trunk, that's what's done it. Can't you smell the smoke?
It smells more like rubber to me.
Well, it's up to you. I'll leave them if you want. But, I mean, I wouldn't much fancy it myself, you know, peering through all that grime. I mean, Charles Dickens wouldn't be in it.
You on about?
Well, you get them in Charles Dickens, don't you? You know, the poor little servant girls shut up behind the filthy, dirty windows.
I'm a nanny, thanks very much, and I do get to go out whenever I want. I mean, I know the money's not that good, but then I didn't have much choice. Not that many jobs going about, are there?
Well, you know how Maggie thinks. Servants are all the thing, aren't they? I mean, we don't make anything in this country anymore. We work in service industries. I mean, I serve you, you serve me. Everybody's at it.
Is he being rude?
I'm discussing politics, actually. I mean, I try to rise above the muck.
Yeah, well, I'd get back to it if I were you.
Oh, yeah, very funny, yeah.
Hey, Sinbad, those ties came in useful last night.
What?
You know, for the table. My mum said you sorted all that out.
Oh, well, you know me, anything to help you.
What tyres?
Oh, just scrap, you know, spare ones. Like this.
Listen, I've got day release today, so I'll probably get off early. It's all right if I come round to yours?
Yeah, or else I'll come round for you.
OK, we'll discuss the funds.
See ya. See ya.
See ya.
You know that smell of rubber? Could be tyres.
Nah.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to bring you this up. Well, when I brought the juice up before, I managed not to wake you.
Thanks.
How's the baby?
Well, we're both up in the night.
Well, yeah, his routine was disturbed, wasn't it?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it does. It's my fault. I'm sorry. I made him have that extra nap and then I kept him up for the fire. There's a big bunch of flowers downstairs. I'm sorry.
Well, if you make a child a slave to routine, he won't be adaptable, will he? I mean, you can look at it two ways.
I don't just mean I'm sorry about Danny. I'm sorry about the other business too.
You mean the separate rooms?
Yeah, I was thinking about what you said and that. And, you know, about you lying there.
I've been telling you I loved you for months and you haven't believed me.
I couldn't let myself, could I?
Why not?
It didn't make sense. It made things worse.
How?
More complicated. I don't think straight at the best of times. I didn't have that great a night myself.
Have a good breakfast before you go. You won't feel so tired.
I was thinking of coming home at lunchtime. Are you going to go to work?
Well, I'm supposed to, but, you know, we'll see. I'll take Danny to the Minders anyway, you know. Let her know that he's...
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Dixon, O'Grady. You should take him down to the swimming baths with you in the morning. Might tire him out for the rest of the day.
Yeah, well, it doesn't me if that's what you mean.
So quickly, Jackie, I didn't mean anything.
Sarah's teaching your whole life.
I'll let you into a secret. When I get home, I step into my wetsuit. I raise the cover of the manhole outside and I step into the world of Jacques Cousteau. I am Jacques Cousteau. The rest of this is just rubbish.
He asked you serious.
All right. Stand behind Mrs. Ems the next time she's pinching your precious computer time. Is that a list of lesson notes you see before you?
But what about Mrs. Ems and Mr. McCormack? You know, if they knew you were slagging them off to us.
As my mum said, son.
Have you got a new set of times to be at the computer?
Yeah.
Well, why do you think?
Has she made a fuss? I asked her not to.
Oh, she treated the whole staff room to that performance. I'd have a word with your agent, Jeff. She isn't doing much for your image.
Why do you need special time?
For my project, to finish it off.
And why?
Get off, the whole school knows why.
I don't.
Because I'm dyslexic, aren't I?
Well, I don't know if I can help, really. I mean, I just don't know very many people yet. Oh, that's all right, but anyone you do meet, good mobile hairdresser on the lookout for clients. Okay.
Hey, are you going to pay me now before you scarper over?
Oh, can I do it on the way back?
Hey, don't forget about them business cards. If you want any, I know a cheap printer, all right?
There's loads of time for that. I haven't even left yet.
Are you going in today?
No, I rang in sick. I've got a dummy test.
Hey, Mr. Roly-Poly man, what's all this about?
Yeah, dead on cue. That's one of my business cards, that is.
I've got to go.
Hey, don't you want to have a look at it?
Some other time, mate.
So, what's it about then? Bonfire rubbish clearing?
You know, our fireworks, windborne debris, you know, the sort of thing. I mean, I will have to charge a small fee.
We weren't even here last night.
Exactly. See, someone's taken advantage. They've let their fireworks off outside your house.
Well, maybe. Later on, but it'll have to be the windows first, though.
How's little Gemma?
Oh, a pain. She's all whiny with a cold. She won't go to my Auntie Lou's and mix her sleep in there. He just started nights.
Well, I'll come in for you if you want.
Oh, you probably want a fee for that too, I suppose. Professional entertainer. Well, she'll have to make do with her man for now. I come for nothing, innit?
I'll do it out of love.
You?
Yes, me. And what's wrong with you? What have I ever done to you, eh? Go on.
Well, you charge us twice, but you charge all the others for a start.
You, I charge Mad Max and his wife. Besides, they can afford it.
They're not as well-heeled as you think, you know, when they work damn hard.
Oh, me heart bleeds for them.
Yeah, well, we're not paying more than everyone else.
I just thought that with all the smoke damage...
Charge more. I bet you made that smoke yourself, didn't you? Lobbing the tyres on in the night. Pathetic, that is.
Look, Miss Goody Two-Shoes. A few months ago, I was living like a tramp. I had to go down the crypt for soup and bread. I was cadging left, right and centre, so I'm very sorry, but never again. I'm going to scrape a living any way I can. Understand?
Yeah, but couldn't you just do it honestly, without conning people?
Is there a problem?
Yeah, you.
I'm sorry.
You said you wouldn't go to see Mr. Wilson.
Well,
You did. You said you wouldn't make a fuss.
I didn't exactly promise.
You let me think you wouldn't go.
Hang on a minute. Good morning, Brookside Comprehensive. Yes. Well, could you ring back after lunchtime? I'd need to check. Yeah. Right, okay. Thank you. Look, Jeff.
No, you're all right. I won't hang around. Won't make a show of you the way you've done of me.
The way I have.
It was all your fault.
Oh, Jeff, what was? Look, will you please explain? Has Mr. Wilson said something?
Well, of course he has.
Well, what exactly?
About you pulling strings.
What is that so bad?
If it's in front of all me mates, yeah.
People like Bumper.
No, not Bumper. People who I really mind about.
I thought you minded about Bumper.
Oh, get lost.
Jeff, if you don't explain, I can't help you.
Look, the problems in the school you sort out, but my problems, just leave to me.
Hey, Annie, what's all this?
Hiya. Pip's giving me the day off today. She's gone to look at premises. Somewhere smaller and not so posh, doesn't cost the earth in rent. She thinks I might be pushing it, you know, getting over my mum, I mean. And she says she'd be happy to give me some time off now rather than have me going off sick later. I'm presuming there is a later, and she can afford to keep me on.
Well, you're not exactly resting, are you?
I've been doing the cooking, too.
Yeah, I can smell. I thought I'd be opening a tin of beans.
No, well, Mum always said I neglected you. She thought it was terrible the way I did a full-time job and didn't do you a meat and two veg type of thing.
Two veg. Lucky if there's two crusts sometimes.
Maybe wear a tip like it is now.
You been going through the wardrobe?
Yeah, there's nothing there.
It's my fault, isn't it? I burnt everything on the fire. I'm sorry about that.
Well, I'd look to messing most of that old rubbish anyway.
You couldn't if you tried.
You don't have to say those things.
Oh, I mean it.
Well, if you do, it doesn't add up.
I don't like being forced. I don't like being pressurised.
When have I pressurised you?
Now. All this, the cooking, the cleaning. I know why you've took the day off and sent the baby to the minders.
That isn't true, Terry. It really is to cook and clean.
I wish I could believe you.
Well, think about it. I know you want us to be friends. I know you want us to make things up, but I didn't think you fancied me. I never thought you would again.
There was times I hated you. Times I wanted to kill you. But you still turned me on.
I don't understand.
I just can't make the first move. There's this thing, it's in the way and there's no way around it. I'll never be able to forgive you for that. I never will. It's learning to live with it, I suppose. How do you live with it? I want to. I know I want to.
So do I.
But it's still in the way.
Let me try and help.
Yeah.
Hey! Have you seen that no-good, useless window cleaner?
No.
He's supposed to be clearing up for me, but he hasn't come back off his dinner break yet.
Cleaning up?
Yeah, the dead fireworks. £1.50 for the garden. I'll probably knock him down a bit, though.
What are you doing after school for you? I mean, me and my mates for a quid.
You're on. I'll enjoy telling him he's missed out.
Great.
Right. Hey, shouldn't you be at school?
Yeah, I just came home from my schoolwork. See ya.
Ta-ra.
Are you sure Mrs. M said you could have this back?
Yeah, defo.
Whose hat is it?
Is?
This is Tony Dixon's hat. And you're his mates, aren't you? I'll have to see Mrs. M's about this.
Yeah, but she said.
Well, why didn't he come and pick it up himself?
It's a project that he's got. It's also to do with the eternal flame. And now you keep it going day and night.
We could come back for it after school.
In break? In break and after school.
No, it's all right, go on, take it. I'll see Mrs. Sims anyway. Come on. Mr. Wilson, could I have a word, please?
Oh, have two.
I know I asked you to sort Jeff's computer out, but I did ask you in confidence.
You asked me in the staff room.
Yes, I did ask you if you could be discreet so that Jeff wouldn't find out what I'd done.
Oh, I see. And now he has.
You know he has. Because you've spoken to him about it and in front of other children. Well, I think that's despicable.
Whose battle is this, Mrs. Rogers? His? Then let him fight it.
I don't think that's an answer.
I'll tell you one thing. If he'd wanted to get on that blasted machine, he would have done. He'd have complained himself.
Other boys might have done, but not Jeff. He hasn't got that confidence.
Oh, except when he's on the football field or messing about with his smart aleck mate.
Mr. Wilson, whatever you might think, Jeff is very sensitive. And he's also very vulnerable. It's not easy to know what he feels.
I think your argument is with him, not me. He has access to that computer now. I just hope I start to see some work.
No, I'm glad you spoke your mind, and I agree with you. And from now on, I'm going to improve myself. If I see anyone struggling with a pram or bags, I'm going to come over and help them, aren't I?
Thanks, I'll take it now.
I could made her a cup of tea and wash my chips down.
I'm just on my way over to Sammy's.
Well, maybe she's got a broken biscuit for me afters.
Don't think so. See ya.
Oh, what about me window money?
Oh, I'll get it after.
Where have I heard that one before?
At last.
Now, I'll come and do that clearing up job, I promise, now.
Sorry, that job's been spoken for. But you can clean the windows, though.
The windows have done them this morning.
Come and look like coal they are. There's been more smoke, that's why.
More smoke?
Yeah, Dixon's boys have been keeping the fire going.
Your ideas, was it, the tyres?
Well, there's an armchair to burn too. You can help them out. About time we got into that.
It won't blacken the window, so it's not worth it.
Don't swear.
I won't swear. I won't even moan. I'll just clean everybody's windows twice.
Who's on the phone?
Me dad.
Thought it might be Barry.
Nah, no chance. He's gone missing. I wish he'd get in touch, though.
Oh, I wouldn't mind if he never showed up round here again.
He's done no harm.
Well, it was for me. He made things worse, you know. Accusing John, poisoning you against me.
Oh, we didn't do that.
Well, I suppose he didn't have to, but that's what I thought he always used to do in the old days, you know, when we first met.
He isn't here now, is he? So it's not worth talking about. Look, put that in the bin.
You mix your winter fries for tidiness.
I was thinking, you know, tonight, I think I'll stop off at the garage and ask Sam to look at my brakes.
You look for taxis too.
What was Josie going on about?
Oh, just fretting about Mick and nights.
Oh, she can't half cab, can't she?
Oh, I like her.
Well, Mick seems happy now that they've settled and that, but he said if she gets bored, she goes on shopping sprees.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I was thinking, you know, well, seeing as I've burnt all your clothes and that, well, how about if, well, say I give you a load of dough so you could go out and buy yourself some new glad rags?
Glad rags?
You know, new dresses, suits.
Great.
Would you like that?
Yeah, I would.
Right, you're on then. I'll only be a minute, right?
You should have a word with Patricia, you know. It's wrong you never get any free time.
I might kick off about it soon. I mean, I've kept my mouth shut so far, you know, with being new.
Yeah, and they take advantage of it.
You know what they wanted me to do this morning? Moan to the Dixons about the skip, tell them to put the fire out because Max says the bottom's going to melt.
Let them do their own moaning.
Didn't have time anyway, what with all the shopping that she has me getting.
You've got to have it out with them, you know.
Yeah, I don't like rows, though. I don't know for them at home.
Did you never get on with your parents?
Yeah, just, they didn't always get on with each other.
Do the Farnhams row?
Not in front of me, they don't.
I don't know how they bathe in the house. I mean, it's so tiny, I just can't imagine it.
Well, there's 5 of you in this house.
Yeah, but we're all family, aren't we?
So you get on all the time.
Is there any tea? Yeah, it might be a bit cold, though.
I best get him off home anyway before he wakes up.
Does he tell you where he is?
Well, you know Barry.
Yeah, I can't even make the postmark out.
Well, he's still going ahead with the warehouse too anyway, and he still wants you in on it, so he just said, could you keep the tickets safe?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Would you want to pull out?
No, if he sends you any more stuff, don't give it to me when Sue's around, all right?
All right, yeah. See ya.
Yeah, thanks, Trace. Ta-ra.
What's up? Have you got sick at all?
Worse, Anthony's told me to get out, go home and calm down.
What for?
I shut my mouth off at work today.
Why?
Can we go in?
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Didn't sound like nothing to me.
Look, you won't have to bother going to see him again. Right, these charts here. Me on the word processor. It's all sorted out.
Oh, hang on a minute, love, please. Does this mean you'll get the work done?
Of course it does. It'll be in soon.
What is it, Nick?
Window cleaner money.
What is that fella at? Hey, I paid him just last week. Is that your geography project? Well, is it?
Is it what?
Is it nearly done?
Well, as long as he thinks so. Get off me back for a bit.
Next month, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Sinbad, it's a good job we've got the longest burning bonfire in Liverpool, isn't it?
So I'll do, mate. I'll keep it going for you, right?
Here. Payment for a job well done.
Right. I'm sorry, but you know, with the shopping and that, I haven't got enough money left.
Ah, you're all right. I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, I can't even keep ahead of him today.
Did you put that armchair in there?
Yes, I did.
Not your day today, is it?
How do you mean?
Max reckoned it was worth about 50 quid.
Mrs. Rudd? I've never even heard of Mrs. Rudd.
You have? You did a hair last week. You told you were going mobile or something.
Maureen, I bet that too.
Do you want to hear this? Mrs. Rudd rang up the salon and Anthony answered the phone. She said that she wanted to talk to you, but she had to talk to you personally. Well, when Anthony said that you weren't there and could he help, she went all funny and put the phone down. She wanted to make an appointment with you for when you were mobile.
No.
Well, that was it. That did it.
So what are you saying? I'm sacked.
He doesn't want to see you again.
But that's not fair.
Well, that's what I said. And I did stick up for you, honest I did.
But he can't just sack me.
Well, he already has, hasn't he? At least you've got some clients now.
Well, what good's that gonna do me? I can't even drive.
Well, when's your test? When is it?
Tomorrow.
You'd better pass it then, hadn't you?
Coming next, controversial and contentious, it's the Michael Cole Show.